So hello, I'm back with another video. Today I'm just going to do the PIB current affairs for NABARD, and I have this is the first PDF that I have got. This is April's first week current affairs of PIB for our NABARD examination, and so these are the targets that I think we should cover 6 months current affairs, 6 months current affairs for NABARD Grade A examination, and I think it was good to start from the month of April itself. As a result, we will be able to cover 6 months current affairs in a streamlined manner. These current affairs PDFs are weekly based current affairs, so we would need to cover in a fast-paced manner. But considering the important topics, what I am seeing is they have added the most important ones only, like Yuva Sangam, PME Vidya, then we have India's nuclear journey and highest ever annual wind capacity addition. So these are some of the topics that I think we need to study in this PDF. And the first one that I have read before starting this recording was Khelo India Tribal Games. So Khelo India Tribal Games are the first national multi-sport event under Khelo India program dedicated exclusively to tribal athletes, and around participants were from the across 30 states and union territories, and it was hosted at Chhattisgarh. We just need to remember Chhattisgarh, and the official mascot was Morveer. Morveer is this mascot right here, and I think the games that were involved in this are athletics, football, hockey, cricket, archery, swimming, and wrestling. And then there is an adjoining question based on the above scheme or above current affairs itself. Then we have National Social Assistance Program. In this, it is a social security welfare program to provide support to aged person, widows, disabled persons, and bereaved families on death of primary breadwinner belonging to below poverty line households. Okay, and identification of beneficiaries done by gram panchayats and municipalities. Five schemes have been merged in this main scheme. The first one is Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme. The second is National Widow Pension Scheme, National Disability, and then Family Benefit and Annapurna. Okay, and these are some facts related to the scheme that I think we need to focus primarily upon. The first factor that we need to focus is Indira Gandhi National Old Age Pension Scheme. It is from the age of 60 to 79, where the individual receives pensions up to 200 rupees per month. Then from 80 years and above, she receives 500 rupees per month. That is it. Then for widow pension scheme, if she is from the age of 40 years to 79 years, she will receive how much? 300 rupees. And if she is from 80 years and above, she will receive how much? 500 rupees per month. Then we have Indira Gandhi National Disability Pension Scheme. So here it is from the month of how much she is from the age group of 18 years to 79 years, she will receive 300, and from 80 she will receive 500. And National Family Benefit Scheme, it is how much? 20,000 rupees as one-time payment if the breadwinner of the family unfortunately dies. And Annapurna scheme is 10 kg of food grains per month at free of cost. Then coming to census 2027, after census 2027, what do we have? Okay, coming to the census 2027, it is key highlight of this is that the census is obviously bifurcated into different phases. And the first phase of the census is house listing and what? Housing census, which began from 1st of April 2026. And the key main important factor is self-enumeration exercise. For the first time, respondents can fill in their details online at their convenience before the enumerators visit. Upon successful submission, a unique self-enumeration ID is generated. About census. So the census is listed in the seventh schedule of our constitution. The first census was conducted in 1872. Officer responsible for conducting census is the Office of Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India under the Ministry of Home Affairs. So just remember that Ministry of Home Affairs, Office Registrar General and Census Commissioner. Okay. So this is the important thing. The first phase is always house listing and the second phase is population enumeration. Here also same house listing and population enumeration. And similar question is asked. This is a practice question. Which of the following statements are correct? So in this house listing phase is conducted from the month of April to September, and the second important phase will be conducted in February 2027. So I think these dates are very important and we should keep these facts in our mind. Okay, then we move on to next. Then we have Regional Conference of Agriculture. So this is an uh, conference which is conducted routinely and union and state agricultural ministers meet. Okay, center state coordination. Okay, I know this. Location of the conference, I think we should remember locations. The western region conference is conducted at Jaipur, and these are the states that are covered on the western in the western region of the conference. Then we have northern region, it is obviously Lucknow. Then we have eastern region, Bhubaneswar. Then we have southern region, that is Hyderabad, and the northeastern at Guwahati. So this is what we need to remember, the main highlighted portion: Lucknow, Jaipur, Bhubaneswar, Hyderabad, and then Guwahati. Okay, and that was it for that part of thing. Then we have ATL Sarthi and Mentor India Academy. Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog has launched ATL Sarthi and Mentor India Academy in Telangana. About the initiative objective to extend structural and mentorship and institutional support to 379 tinkering labs, Atal tinkering labs enabling youth innovators to translate ideas into solution. Okay, Atal tinkering labs, then 379 ATLs in Telangana. Okay, okay. The clusters will be connected to leading local institutions to ensure continuous mentorship training. Okay, nodal institution of the state nodal institution of the state, Vardhaman College of Engineering, and this is of Telangana. Okay, that is a regional type of initiative, you can call it. So, 10,000 ATLs operational in the country, training, vocational training, etc. So, in which state? Okay, they have asked the state here. In which state Atal Tinkering Labs (ATL) has launched ATL Sarthi Mentor Academy institutional support, and this is obviously Telangana. India's global position India's global position in agriculture. India's agricultural sector continues to play a pivotal role in sustaining rural livelihoods, ensuring economic food security, etc. Then we have rice and wheat. India ranks the world's second largest producer of both rice and wheat. Rice production is primarily concentrated in Uttar Pradesh, Telangana, and West Bengal. Pulses and millets. India tops globally in both pulse production and millet production, obviously. And fruits and vegetable. India is the world's second largest producer of fruits and vegetable. Dry onion ranks first in dry onion. Sugarcane, second largest producer of sugarcane. I hope the screen is visible, right? The annotations and stuff, or should I zoom in much more? Because when I zoom out, the now it is fine. Cotton. India ranks second largest in cotton. India ranks second globally in tea production. Coconut. India ranks first globally. ठीक है? Then we have millets, pulses, spices, coconut, rice, wheat. Acha, this is global ranking number one. Okay, 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 okay. In pulses we are number one. In millets we are number one. Spices and coconut. These are the things that I must remember both for UPSC and both for NABARD examination. And number two is rice, wheat, fruits, vegetables, sugarcane, cotton, tea. This is the most important. This is the most important image that we could get, and that too PIB is giving us. Yuva Sangam, Ministry of Education is implementing Yuva Sangam program. It is a youth exchange program that brings young people from different parts of the country together. Okay, Yuva Sangam, 18 to 30 years are the target. Target youth students, National Service Scheme, Nehru Yuva Kendra, volunteers and young professionals. Structure of the program. Participants travel to fair states and union territories for structured tours. They understand new cultural settings, hear unfamiliar languages, share medals and ideas with different backgrounds. Okay, I get it. They visit institutions, development projects, and innovation centers. Okay, through these interactions, they begin to understand how different regions share national. Okay, this is just one type of Bharat Darshan type program where they meet industry leaders and different diverse people. Thematic pillars. There are five thematic pillars of Yuva Sangam. Paryatan for tourism and heritage. Parampara, Pravadi for development. Paraspar Sampark for people to people connect. Pro, Pradyogiki for technology and innovation. Then we have phases of Yuva Sangam, marked for the initial across coordinators. Phase 1. Phase 2. Consolidated the model with 20. Okay. Phase 3. Phase 4, Phase 5. Okay, that was it. Phase 6. Okay, now this is important. Phase 6 of 2026. It covers 22 states. Continuing the model, selected participants will travel to host for 5 to 7 days structured exposure tours. This program is anchored by 22 education institutions. Okay, 22 states, 22 higher education institutions, 5 to 7 days structured visit. I get it. Consider the Yuva, which is incorrect. It was launched in 2022 Ek Bharat Shrestha Bharat initiative. Okay. Targeted age group of participants is 18 to 30 years. Yes, yes. Five pillars. It was not five pillars, right? It was how many pillars? Five pillars. Okay, okay, okay. Acha, they are asking us incorrect. So the incorrect in this is what? This is correct. Then age is 18 to 30 years. 18 to 30 years. So this is correct. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Then we move on to next scheme or next current affair, that is PME Vidya. PME Vidya is an initiative of Ministry of Education to ensure universal access to inclusive and equitable digital digital education. About PME Vidya. It was launched in 2020 as an emergency multimodal digital education response amid nationwide COVID-19 lockdown. There are six key pillars of PME Vidya: study waves of active learning for young aspiring youths, Swayam Sabha, Swayam Prabha, digital Diksha, then special online coaching for competitive exams. Okay, Swayam. This is what under PME Vidya. Key pillars Swayam. It provides access free to high quality educational content in alignment with vision of anywhere. Okay. Then it offers a diverse range of courses across multiple disciplines created by Premier. It is launched with collaboration of IIT Madras. Number of courses. All courses are free for learners. Then we have those seeking an official Swayam certificate have to register to protected final exam involve a fee. Okay. Swayam Prabha. It is a group of 48 DTH channels devoted to telecasting high quality educational programs. The objective is to make education accessible, especially for rural area students. These channels are freely available for all learners across the country. In December 2024, 31, uh, Channel 31 on DTH dedicated India Sign Language training. Okay, this is something that I think we should take note of. Channels are freely available, so it is a group of 48 DTH channels. So these are a network of televised channel groups on television sets. Then we have Sathi. Sathi is what? Self-assessment, uh, self-assessment test help and entrance examination. Okay, the recording is, yeah, it is recording. Self-assessment test and help for entrance examination. Sathi, JEE, NEET, IBPS. Okay. 7 dedicated DTH channels. Diksha, complete K-12 across NCERT, CBSE, state boards. I know this one. Diksha. Nodal agencies NCERT. Then for the differently abled learners, it provides inclusive features like DAISY, Digital Accessible Information System, text-to-speech Indian Sign Language video, education on AIR, Mukta, Mukta Vidya Vani or Shiksha Vani, chapters of radio, Radio Vahini, okay, Shiksha Vahini, 400 audio modules from spearheaded by CBSE, Shiksha Vahini covers inserted topics in a concise, engaging, freely accessible via Shiksha Vahini mobile app. Digital learning for CWSN, children with special needs, is provided through tailored resources of Diksha platform and iOS systems. Unicode compatible with text-to-speech tools. Burkha, a reading series for all. It has been developed by Department of School. Okay. 40 multimodal. Okay. Okay. PM and its pillars to identify correct statements. Okay. These kind of things are quite lengthy. If you say, the PM Vani scheme is like an umbrella term which covers the specific schemes that we have just read. Swayam, then Swayam Prabha, then we have Sathi, then we have Diksha, then we have Mukta Vidyavani, then we have CWSN, children with special needs. Okay, then Mukta Vidya Vani is an education web radio. Okay, being operated by CBSE. I think this is correct. Then Diksha, this is correct. Swayam Prabha 48. Sathi, it is asking us correct statements, right? So option is A, 2 and 3, okay. Mukta Vidyavani. Mukta Vidyavani is operated by whom? That is operated by CBSE itself, na? So why is this incorrect? I don't know. These people can be wrong, huh? But I think for NABARD we need to remember these kind of facts in very detail, right? There are so many facts in this. If you see correctly, operated by CBSE, then these are these, then 48 DTH channels, then 2023 in collaboration with IIT Bombay, etc. etc. And AIMS also it is saying, okay. So these type of facts we need to remember, na? Hmm. Sathi is from IIT Kanpur. So, Mukta Vidyavani is a educational web radio stream being operated by CBSE. Mukta Vahini. Actually, they had forgot to add this uh, term or what, I don't know. Leave it. Because we will, I think, what we will do is first we will cover the all the basic current affairs material, and then I think we will go to attempting the questions with the respective thing, na? So let's complete and get done with it. Annual survey of incorporated services sector enterprises. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has released first ever annual survey of incorporated service sector enterprises. Launched, okay, covering all states. The survey will be a key source of information data on the incorporated service sector of economy comprising of services like trade, hospitality, okay, trade, transport, hospitality, information, technology, education, etc. Survey will be conducted under the provisions of, okay, highest ever annual wind capacity addition. India achieved its highest ever capacity of 6 gigawatt during financial year 25-26. The achievement crossed the landmark of 5.5, then nearly 46% increase, and then has crossed India's cumulative installed power capacity has crossed 56 gigawatt. Primary contributors: Gujarat, Karnataka, Maharashtra. Wind capacity: India has a target of achieving national target of 500 gigawatt of non-fossil based energy capacity by 2030. Yes. India's nuclear journey: the indigenous designed built prototype fast breeder reactor at Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu successfully attained its first criticality. Criticality is a point at which a sustained and controlled nuclear fission chain reaction begins. At this stage, neutrons produced by fission equal those lost through absorption. Acha. So basically, criticality means it is a self-sustaining nuclear reaction which does not uh, that means it can sustain on itself and it does not need any external output. Key highlights: this marks the initiation of sustained nuclear reaction. Reactor built by Bhartiya Na- Nabhi Nabhikiya Vidyut Nigam Limited. Okay, this is 500 reactor built by. So this data is important. 500 megawatt electrical and Bhavini. India has officially entered the second stage of its third three-stage nuclear program. Officially entered second stage. This is also very important. Once fully operational, what just happened? Somebody connected to the earbuds that I'm using. Wait a second. I hope the audio is clear. Then we have once fully operational, India will become. Okay, there was a slight disturbance. Okay, once fully operational, India will become only the second country in the world after Russia to operate uh, commercial fast breeder reactor. India's three-stage nuclear program with the limited uranium. Okay, I think everybody who has done basic amount of preparation knows the three-stage nuclear program: pressurized heavy reactors, fast breeder reactors, and thorium-based reactors. This is very important for us to remember. The spent fuel reactor produces plutonium, which becomes primary input for the second stage. Plutonium obtained from first stage is used as fast breeder reactors, which generate more fuel as they consume. Kalpakkam marks the second entry into the stage, and the stage will harness India's vast thorium reserves at scale. Okay. In the status plutonium, the first uh, we get in first we use natural uranium. In the second stage we get plutonium. In this third stage we can use thorium. Overview of okay. The core is surrounded by a blanket of uranium-238. Uranium plutonium mixed fuse. Okay. Also convert this material into 239. The spent fuel generated by will be reprocessed back into the reactor. Current in nuclear power landscape. Installed capacity 22. Okay. Stable contribution. Nuclear power has accounted for around only 3% of total electricity generation. This fact is very important. International cooperation, financial commitment. The Nuclear Energy Mission allocates 20,000 crore. SMRs are to be operational by 2033. Shanti Act. This is important. Shanti Act. Private participation. Questions in short, acha. So the current affairs part is over, I guess. And now they have given us questions. Okay, so these questions are based upon the current affairs of the previous period that we have not done. These questions are based upon March current affairs. Okay, so these were the these were the current affairs for the first week, for the April's first week. Okay, all right. So this was brief session where we have completed the first week of current affairs for NABARD. These current affairs would be very helpful for general awareness and ESI part also, because what I feel the ESI part is heavily current affairs oriented, and ARD part is much more based upon static plus some advanced concepts linked with current affairs. So the current affairs that we are doing here will most probably benefit us in GA, ESI, that is it. And these are the merit sections that we need to focus obviously. So I have not uploaded videos on YouTube regarding ARD, and I will hope to uh, start uploading those videos soon when I would be doing my revision of ARD. So in the next video, we will do current affairs of the second week of June. Sorry, not second week of June, second week of April. And that was it for the video. If you have any suggestions, please feel free to share. And that was it. Thank you.